Now boarding solo flight with Nicole Anderson.
Hey guys, welcome back to the pod. Today I'm very excited to have a guest with over 20 years of experience because you guys have been DMing and messaging nonstop for us to talk about public speaking. But because there are so many different avenues, I would say, about public speaking, and also public speaking is such a very useful life skill that isn't necessarily, yes, it's called public speaking, so inherently it means it's for public use only, right? But a lot of people use that skill to help them in their everyday lives, whether it's just generally communicating within your community, if it's giving a presentation for school or in the boardroom, or if you have to give presentations amongst your coworkers. It's just inherently a very useful skill to have. So I didn't want to just focus on hosting kasi very niche yung hosting. Di naman lahat ng tao na nakikinig gustong maging host, diba? So today, I'm so honored to have Mr. Lloyd Luna with us. Hello, Sir Lloyd.
Hello, Nicole. Hello.
Everyone.
Araneta. Hello.
sa yung lahat. Magandang hapon. Pero Sir Lloyd, I'll give you a little bit of a background muna, or I'll give them a background about you, okay? So meron akong kodigo dito. Sir Lloyd is currently the CEO of Step Back Leadership. He is also the founder of the Philippine Association of Professional Speakers and also the founder of the Public Speaking Institute of the Philippines.
Wow, interesting.
Ang galing. Parang nagulat ka dun, ah. And then also, on top of that, you're also a columnist for the Manila Times ever since 2006. Pero hindi pa nagtatapos dun. TV and radio host ka din on Aliw Channel 23 and DWIZ 882 AM.
In short, that's the life of a bored person.
In short, pareho tayo, Sir Lloyd, na madada.
Madada.
Madada tayo pareho. Pero
Maraming gustong gawin sa mundo.
pero okay yan. Kasi at least marami kang na-achieve, diba?
Because when you introduced me, I thought, oh, really?
Di
Yan na
naman.
yun.
Kulang pa nga yan. Binawasan ko na yan eh.
Okay
Dami
lang siya.
pa.
Nakaka-touch in fairness. No? Yan na pala yung naabot ko sa buhay.
Diba? Marami pa nga. Hindi, kinat ko na lang for the sake of brevity. Pero Sir Lloyd, paano ka ba napasok into, ang focus mo kasi talaga is motivational speaking, diba?
Yep,
Pero
it is.
columnist ka rin, host ka rin, ganyan. So, public speaking comes so naturally to you. Was that always the case when you were a kid? Or how did it start?
No, that never. Because I think public speaking in general, wala namang pinanganak na speaker na.
Ay, ako.
Totoo? Pinanganak ka, nagsasalita
Yes.
ka na?
Hindi nagsasalita.
See, so no.
Pero nagdadadana. Pag gano'n, wa.
So, nag-speak ka na, very rare. In fact, very rare. Because sa case ko, parang hindi naman. Because when I was still very young kid, I had to hide behind closet for our visitors na to see me.
Shy ka.
Yeah!
Bakit?
Hindi pwede ako makita ng bisita sa bahay na lately na-realize ko, bahay namin yan, bakit ako yung nahihiya?
Oo nga. Diba dapat sila yung bisita?
So, sila yung bisita na, wag na kayo pumunta kasi hindi ako lalabas, etc. And I have been like that for many years, elementary. I had to join the school paper because sa writing kasi, hindi ka na makita ng tao eh. So,
Tama.
you cannot judge for, for speaking right or wrong. Nung high school, dire-diretso lang ng pagsusulat.
Pero kasi hilig mo.
Kasi hilig ko.
Okay.
Hilig ko na yung pagsusulat na since grade 5. And then college, I took engineering degree. So lalo ka nang walang exposure sa public speaking kasi yung course mo pang mathematics, etc. But it was only in 2003 when I worked in the Office of the President sa Malacanang.
Talaga?
See?
Wala yun. Diba? Di sana nadagdag ko yun sa credentials.
Okay. I worked there and then my immediate boss one day called me and said, pag hindi ako mabot sa event because may nat-traffic ako, ikaw yung mag-talk.
Ay, okay.
Ang trabaho ko talaga, originally, human clicker.
Ano yun?
Pag nag-next siya, pipindutin ko yung laptop.
Tagapindot! Okay.
Pinaganda ko lang para mahal pakinggan.
Okay.
But it's human clicker kasi wala pang clicker nung time na yun. So next!
Okay.
Next sa tagapindot. And I did great.
Yeah, okay.
I had to master the craft
Alright.
of clicking the enter button. And then, awa ng Diyos, hindi siya umabot talaga. Nung time na yun, hindi talaga siya umabot.
Okay.
So I was the one who was introduced at the time and I was asked to go to the stage.
Pero, alam mo kung ano yung presentation.
Yeah,
kasi
because
ikaw yung nag-click, so nababasa mo.
Exactly. Walang problema sa akin yun. In fact, ako yung tumutulong pagpapaganda ng deck niya.
Okay.
So wala talagang problema doon. I mastered it. Kahit minsan nakakatulog na ako, pumipindot lang yung kamay ko, dire-diretso lang. Kabisado nyo na yung presentation. And then, the MC went up on stage and then introduced me, our speakers from the office of the president, blah, 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 blah. Ito na. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Lloyd Luna. Patay. Pagtayo ko sa upuan ko, paglakad ko, yun yung pinakamahabang lakad ko sa buong buhay ko.
Really?
Yeah. Alam mo yung ayaw mo makarating?
Yes.
Yes.
Tapos biglang kunwari lumilingon-lingon ka pa, baka umabot siya.
Exactly. Ang problema sa buhay, pag naglakad ka kahit mabagal, darating ka.
Ay, parang may meaning yun. Parang pwede nating dalhin anywhere yun.
Diba?
Pero totoo.
At dumating ako sa stage.
Okay.
After 3 days.
Nakauwi na lahat.
Actually, iba na yung audience. Hindi na yung
Second batch na.
Hindi na yung original na audience. I was up on stage and then the first thing I did was to look at my chair kung saan ako umalis.
Yeah.
Alam mo kung ano nakita ko?
Ano?
Yung kaluluwa ko naiwan.
Naiwan. Tapos basa siguro sa pawis.
Exactly. Sabi ko sa kaluluwa ko, dalawa tayo dito, walang iwanan. Sumunod ka.
Okay.
And then I started talking, 30 minutes or 45 minutes or so. I lost track of time.
Okay.
But I was there, I was speaking, I was talking. And then natapos na yung speech ko. And then pagbaba ko ng stage, alam ko na nalito yung audience dun sa message ko.
Paano mo alam?
Ako mismo nalito eh.
Nalito ka, so di mo na alam kung saan nadala.
Exactly.
Okay.
Kung ako nalito,
What more sila?
what more sila?
Okay.
So I had to do some sort of a quick reflection about that experience. And I had to ask myself, ulitin mo pa ba? Or never mo nang gagawin? Now, the easy answer is always, wag mo nang gawin, napahiya ka na, ginudge ka na ng mga tao eh. Wala ka talaga, hindi yan para sa'yo.
Okay.
If that was the choice, and then not a sweat, wala ka nang gagawin, hindi mo na pag-aaral yung craft, tas sabihin mo lang sa boss mo, bahala ka, kung na-late ka, di late ka, pero wag mo na akong pagsalitain next time. Kahit pamawalan ako ng trabaho.
Okay.
Well, dapat hindi ako mawalan ng trabaho. But anyway, sasabihin ko sa boss ko na wag ka naman malate.
Yeah.
Basta kailangan ikaw yung magsasalita. And then for some reason, I don't know, but something in me said, maybe you should try it again. Baka meron dito na hindi mo palang na-discover or nakita, but who knows, baka pwede mo i-try ng isa pa.
Na-challenge ka. Na-challenge mo yung sarili mo.
Parang ganon. Pero again, yung mas comfortable na choice is always stop na lang.
Sumuko na lang.
Oo, kasi napahiya ka na, nasaktan ka na, na-reject ka na ng mga tao.
Yeah.
Ano pa ba?
Yeah.
So second time, I had to do it again. And
Bakit naging second time? Na-late na naman siya. At this
syempre,
point,
hindi
siya
ko
na yung
maintindihan.
dapat mawalan ng work.
Exactly. But alam mo na hindi natin kayang sabihin.
Okay. True. Okay. So naulit.
Yes, lagi ako yung unang mawalan ng trabaho.
Tama. Okay.
So naulit. I had to do it again. Ayaw na naman ng audience. Third time.
Magulo na naman. The
Magulo
second
naman.
time.
Wala talaga kasi second time, third time hindi. Fifth time hindi. Alam mo pagdating ng 10th time.
Okay.
Ayaw pa din ng audience. Hindi pa rin ako gusto.
Pero ayaw mo sumuko.
Yes, because I feel like, number one, I have something to share. Okay. And number two, may mga nakukuha ako, pero hindi siya consistent. Ibig sabihin, may nag-work. Alam ko may nag-work eh. Pero for some reason, biglang, hindi naman siya nag-work. Hindi siya consistent. Pero pag may nakita kong flashes of good, ayan, medyo natawa sila, medyo na-engage sila, yun yung mga parang inipon ko.
Parang little doses of dopamine.
Right,
Ganon.
exactly.
Okay.
And you have to collect them until ma-perfect mo yung isang presentation.
Okay.
Kaya hindi nag-work yung nag-present ka and then nakuha mo na kaagad.
Kasi nag-enjoy ka rin eh.
Exactly. Kasi meron
may mga moments na kapag yung tumawa yung audience, parang, parang
kuha mo yan.
nakikiliti ka.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then you will take that to the next presentation hanggang sa you build on the entire confidence mo dun sa material mo. Para siyang yung mga material ng mga presenters, like for example, sa mga comedy bar and things like that. They have materials eh.
Kasi that's also considered public speaking na I think
This presentation.
very niche. Kasi stand-up comedy,
Correct.
ang feedback mo yung tawa ng audience.
Correct. So ito, either tawa ng audience or pag napatahimik mo yung audience, nawala yung sign ng silence.
Yes.
Kaya
Ibig sabihin, engaged
it's
sila.
working. It's working.
They're listening.
Pag magsasalita ako, sabi ko dun sa mga usherette na may hawak ng silence, ibaba mo na yan. Hindi na natin kakayanan.
Ay, wow naman! Lumakas na loob!
Lumakas yung loob. So, 20 years later, I would have spoken in 4 continents. North America, Australia, Asia, and Europe. I have spoken in 12, 13 countries all in all. I have spoken in more than 2,000 events, conventions,
Wow.
all around the world. In 2021, I put up the Public Speaking Institute. So I think the journey has always been from shy to someone not shy at meron ng ganong klase ng credentials. In the course of my speakership, I have also written 17 books on personal
I know.
development.
That's
Yep.
amazing.
Yep. So, yung skill ng pagsusulat, nadagdagan ng skill ng pagsasalita, dalawa na yung kitaan.
Oh, tapos dahil magaling ka na magsalita, nabenta mo na yung books.
Exactly.
So, na-market mo
Correct.
na.
Ang interesting lang doon, sabi sa akin, kasi nung una ako nagsulat ng book, hindi pa ako talaga nagtotalk.
Okay.
And then, nung may book na ako, ang sabi nila sa akin, bakit hindi ka mag-talk? Kaya nga ako nagsulat eh.
Tama. Bakit yung
Ba't ako
dinadagdagan?
nagsasalita? Ayaw ko
Oo.
magsalita. And then, they realize ko na, wait a minute, kung hindi sila bibilan ng libro, wala akong kita. Pero kung
Tama.
magtotalk ako, baka bayaran ako. So, bonus na lang kung may bibili.
Yun.
So, either way, kikita
Either
ako
way,
sa
may
kanila.
kita.
Yep. So, yun lang.
So, yun lang naman. The end.
Hindi naman siya malaking bagay, guys.
Okay, pero I think that's very interesting kasi nagsimula siya in a situation na hindi mo hinanap, parang na-push onto you lang yung public speaking.
I think life in general, it's okay to dream, it's okay to have a goal, something that you want to do. But end of the day, it's about what is presented to you at the moment, how you perform at that particular situation, and then moving forward one day at a time.
Yes.
I did not dream of becoming an international motivational speaker. No, I did not. I did not dream of becoming an author. I did not. Pero lahat ng ginawa ko before that, they led me there. So, kahit hindi ko isipin na magiging speaker ako, if I develop the skill, yung mga maliliit
Yeah.
na yon, I'll arrive there.
I think it's because you had the courage to seize opportunities when they arose.
Yep, it is. And I always believe that your willingness is more important than your will.
That is so true. And I think actually maybe we can start there.
Sige.
From one of the tips that we can give our listeners. I think willingness is one of the best, let's say, traits for you to have to learn any skill. Not just
Any skill.
public speaking, but of course for the sake of this conversation, let's keep it at that. I think the willingness to learn, but also like what you said, the willingness to make mistakes.
Right. Willingness sa lahat. Willingness to sacrifice things. Willingness to expose mo yung sarili mo and then mapahiya ka. Willingness to get rejected when you offer something.
Yes.
Lahat yun. I mean, in general, whether you're in sales or leadership or management, whatever it is that you do, yung willingness mo na throw yourself out there, pagtawanan nila ako. O, ano
O
naman.
tapos, di ba?
O, ano naman, pagtawanan
Yeah.
nila ako. One day, ngayon lang yan, di ba?
Oo.
But one day,
Ikaw ang tatawa.
huyo ka sa akin.
Oo.
Huyo ka sa akin. Hintayin mo lang.
Hintayin
Sabi,
mo lang.
Hindi pa,
Tawa-tawa ka lang dyan.
hindi pa ako paro-paro. Caterpillar pala ako. Wait ka lang.
Ay,
Ganon.
I like that.
Di ba?
Actually, meron akong paro-paro dito.
Totoo ba yan?
Ayan, no?
Okay. Sana naglagay ako ng caterpillar.
Before and after.
Hindi mo naman
ganun
ako
lang.
in-advise eh. Next
Okay
time
lang, sa part 2, sa part 2.
Sige, sige.
Okay, so speaking of tips naman, since maraming, sinabi ko nga sa simula, maraming nagsulat at nagtatanong kung ano ba yung pwede nilang gawin para ma-improve yung pag-public speaking nila. Whether it be, kunwari, magpre-present sila sa school or may project sa trabaho, or kung gusto lang nilang maging mas confident, kunwari, sa barkada kapag 'di ba, kunwari gusto mo magpa-cute kung may crush ka diyan, ganyan. Ano ba yung mga tips na pwede nilang gawin para gumaling sila sa public speaking?
Well, unahan na kita.
Okay.
Public speaking is a misunderstood art and science.
Ay, bakit?
Because we do it without really knowing what it is.
What is it ba?
Okay. So, yan po ay sa susunod na
Abangan sa susunod na kabanata.
kinota agad. Di pala. Buti may time pa pala kami. So, hindi siya dinefine in a way that people will understand it.
Pero hindi ba siya self-explanatory? Kasi parang the explanation is in the name, public speaking.
Correct. Pero
Oo.
hindi naiintindihan kasi ng tao kung paano siya ginagawa at ano yung principle that govern effective public speaking. So when you Google what public speaking is, ang sasabihin sa'yo, ito ay pagsasalita sa harap ng maraming tao.
Malamang.
Malamang, di ba?
Tinagalog lang nila.
Correct.
Okay.
Pero in English, yun din yung definition. Kahit mag-search ka sa Google, yun ang bibigay sa'yo.
Okay.
Pero hindi yung sasabihin sa'yo how. Pag tinanong mo siya kung how, sasabihin niya, number 1, you have to be confident. Number 2, you have to know the audience. lahat sila vague.
Oo, tsaka ang dali sabihin.
Exactly.
Oo.
Kaya pag binasa mo siya, sa dulo parang, okay, ganun pala yun. Pero hindi mo talaga siya naintindihan because flawed yung definition. If not, hindi siya talaga na-define as it should be.
Okay. So, try nating i-define. Paano ba?
Yun. So, the Public Speaking Institute, when I put it up, I said, unang-una, kailangan natin pag-aralan kung ano ba yung gusto natin pag-usapan talaga dito.
Okay.
Ano ba talaga yung public speaking? Kasi nga, misunderstood at hindi siya nakadefine. So, in my sample definition of public speaking, it's simply, simple conversation with friends.
Okay. Bakit yun? Bakit yun yung naisip mo?
Kasi ang ginagawa natin public speaking ngayon, para tayong college reporter, weather reporter, newscaster,
Yes.
parang nag-host na,
Lagi nga gano'n.
like parang may game show or something. O kaya pag nagpipresent ka sa boardroom, para ka yung nagpipresent ng thesis mo sa isang panelist. So, ang tono mo is hindi yung natural
Di
speaking
natural,
voice mo.
yes.
And when it happens, you're no longer a communicator. You're a talker, but not a communicator.
I like
iba
this.
yun.
Let's clarify the definition. Kasi me, I'm both. Sometimes I'm also just a talker.
Talker? Okay.
Kahit walang audience dito mag-isa sa bahay, talk lang ako ng talk.
Correct. But talker, nagbibigay ka lang ng information, pero hindi mo goal na maintindihan ka ng tao. So, nung college, pag nagre-report tayo, wala man tayong pakialam kung naiintindihan tayo ng classmates natin eh.
Oh, gusto ko lang mataas yung grade ko.
Right. At ang nag-i-evaluate sa'yo, hindi ka naman niya ini-evaluate as a public speaker, but as a presenter. Meaning, nakafocus siya sa substance ng...
Nabigay ba yung facts?
Exactly.
Na,
Yun lang
okay.
kasi yung kaya niyang i-assess.
Yes.
Evaluate.
Tama.
But the manner that you are convincing the audience, in that case, your classmate, hindi niya pwedeng ma-judge. Kasi siya, hindi niya alam kung paano talaga din yung public speaking because our teachers, hindi naman sila public speakers talaga.
Yes.
Okay. So ngayon, natapos na yung high school and college mo, pagdating mo sa boardroom, paano ka magsasalita? Paano ka magsasalita?
di gano'n, kung ano yung natutunan mo sa
Exactly.
school,
So,
diba?
flawed siya simula sa simula.
Can I just say, yung number one pet peeve ko kapag nagme-meeting or ganyan, or pag may nagbibigay na presentation, yung binabasa lang yung nasa screen.
Kasi yun ang ginawa mo ng college.
Hindi ako, wag mo ako sinasama
Totoo ba?
doon.
Hindi.
Hindi ako doon. Sabi ko,
Sorry
pet
naman.
peeve eh.
Kanina-
Dinamay mo naman ako.
Kala ko you're addressing yourself. But anyway, so
Hindi.
clear na hindi ko yun.
Oo.
Okay, so ibang tao.
Yung nagbabasa. Kasi
Correct.
parang kung ganun, di ba't ka pa nandyan?
Oo,
Di sana binasa na lang namin.
Saka, hindi na siya public speaking.
Public reading.
Exactly.
Ay,
You're
okay.
simply reading aloud. So, yung mga nangyayari sa workplace, kahit yung mga nagbibigay ng lecture presentation, it's really, hindi siya effective. Bakit? Kasi nga, hindi siya naka-align doon sa definition ng public speaking, which is simple conversation
Conversation with friends.
How you talk to your friends, pagdating mo sa stage, dapat yun din.
Okay.
Ngayon, bakit ganun? Pag nasa stage ka na, nagiging iba yung katauhan mo. Nagiging ibang personality ka.
Actually, totoo yan. Hindi, pero kasi ako, iba naman yun sa akin kasi uma-adjust tayo sa gusto ng kliyente. Tatanong natin, client,
Okay.
gusto mo ba, tipong,
Yan.
like, Araneta levels? Gusto mo ba boardroom levels?
May problema din ako dyan.
Ano?
Mahirap sa'yo yan.
Bakit?
Kung may 100 clients ka, may 100 adjustments ka. Anong mas madali?
Oh, ano?
Ako to.
Okay.
Ikaw yung client, di ba? Ako
Okay.
to. Tanggapin mo ako bilang ako because the only way that I can be effective.
It's giving jowa,
Iba pala yung meaning
Tanggapin mo ako. Take it or leave it.
Parang gusto ko yung accept it, hindi take it.
Okay, accept it.
Okay. Ito ako, you're hiring me because of who I am. Because who you want me to be. Because if I become someone I am not, automatically, hindi na ako effective. Nangyari sa akin yan, napahiya ako. A certain client back in 2000 and I forgot na, but it's in Cebu. It's a
Okay.
national convention of students. The organizer said, you discuss this. Ito yung i-present mo, ganito sana yung gusto naming maging
Atake.
atake mo.
Okay.
It was not me. At specifically lang sabi niya, you talk about Fantastic Four, i-relate mo siya sa career, etc.
Okay.
Iba't ibang powers, ganyan-ganyan. Sabi ko, of course, sure.
Okay.
So, I had to please the client, di ba? Kasi
Yeah.
nga client eh.
Ay,
Paying,
true.
di ba?
True.
Meron akong problema. Yung
Ano?
presentation ko. Hindi ko napanood yung movie.
Ang hirap nun. So, paano?
Wala. Diniscuss ko siya kasi yun yung gusto ng client.
Okay.
Diniscuss ko ang isang bagay na hindi ako familiar.
Okay.
So, I gave in doon sa client at the expense of who I am and what I am and what I do and what I know. So, simula nun, sinabi ko sa sarili ko, ito yung alam ko, this is how I speak. Ito yung manner and method ko ng pagmamotivate ng tao. If it does not fit your bill, your requirement, kuha ka na lang ng iba, wag na ako. Pero hindi ko babaguhin yung sarili ko. Dahil yun yung gusto mo.
Oh, may walling pa.
Abot ko ba?
Hindi, I like that kasi pinadali mo yung buhay mo as a public speaker.
Exactly. Now, meron siyang ikalawang benefit.
Okay.
People will only accept you for who you are if they feel that exactly who you are. Ibig sabihin, kung natural na ikaw yan, mas madali kang tanggapin ng tao.
Yes, kasi parang mas authentic
Exactly.
siya.
Because they will feel if you're authentic or not eh.
So would you say the tip would then be identify what style you're most comfortable in?
I think the number one tip is speak as you are. Huwag mong baguhin yung tono mo, intonation mo. Kasi nga bigla ka pag humawa ka ng microphone, bigla ka nag-iiba eh. As in karamihan makikita mo.
Yes.
Pag-
Parang sinasapian.
Exactly. Pag bawala ka sa stage, ganyan ka magsalita. Hindi, pag nasa stage siya, ba't ganyan ka magsalita?
Oo.
Okay, ngayon, it's because we are afraid.
So we put on a mask because
Exactly.
then we are comfortable
Yeah.
with people judging the mask and they're not judging
Right.
us.
And it's a wrong mask. In fact, you don't need the mask.
Okay.
Kasi, bakit ganun? Judge ako ng mga tao eh. So, kailangan ko maging magaling. So, naggumagawa ka ng isang situation kung saan wala naman dapat pressure.
Yeah.
Pero ini-impose mo yung pressure sa sarili mo for fear that you will not be accepted. Or for fear of being misjudged.
Pero for me, I understand that kasi lahat naman tayo dumaan dyan, di ba? Pero I think what we can reassure the audience with is that, ano ngayon kung ma-judge ka? Lahat naman tayo, napagdaanan yun.
Correct.
Ikaw, ako, like lahat kami na-judge na rin from public speaking. Pero, it's about, as long as you keep trying, that's how you're able to hone your skill.
Right, exactly. Kaya lang, flawed din yun.
Bakit?
You're trying, di ba? Pero if you're trying without clear guideline kung ano yung tama at paano yung tama, you may be trying wrong things. Di ba? Kaya
Tama.
marami na 10 years, 15 years na nagsasalita, akala nila tama yung ginagawa nila. And then ma-realize na parang sila lang pala yung nagpaniwala sa sarili nila na effective sila. They know they're, but they don't know how and why and things like this hindi discuss kasi nga yung definition pa lang flawed na, di ba? Hindi nila alam kung ano talaga yung public speaking. So when I say public speaking is a simple conversation with friends, when you go up on stage, you don't look at the audience as judges.
As friends.
Yeah. Di ba kaya ka kinakabahan? 100 yung audience mo, ang tingin mo sa kanila, they will judge you. The judges yung tingin mo sa kanila. O paano ka magpe-perform kung may 100 judges?
Yes. So
Okay.
ngayon, parang aligaga ka na kasi
Aligaga
you wanna
na.
entertain everyone.
Exactly. Now you change it. I'm talking to 100 friends. Okay. They will judge me. So what? Friends ko sila.
Yeah.
I can talk naturally and they will not judge me for kung nabisaya man ako or napatigas or napalambot yung pronunciation ko. It doesn't matter. They are friends.
Yeah.
If I'm going to commit a mistakes, doesn't matter because they are my friends. They will accept me.
So how do you reconcile that description when people use public speaking in, let's say, a work environment? Because at the end of the day, ang daling sabihin na these people are my friends. Pero hindi naman eh. Pag
Yeah,
work,
they are not. Actually, they are not
they're your
friends.
employers. Let's say, magpe-present ka sa boss mo. 'Di ba? Baka naman mainsulto yung boss mo na
Yeah.
chinichika mo sila as barkada.
Exactly. And you don't tell your audience that you're my friends.
Yeah.
So-
No, I'm just saying if you behave that way, sometimes it might rub people the wrong way, especially if you were
Yeah.
in a situation where people, like, you have to present to your superiors.
Yeah.
So
That's
how
why-
do you reconcile that?
That's why I said, in your mind, you have to look at them as your friends.
Okay.
So, boss mo pa rin sila, but in your mind, is a friend. So, hindi mo siya i-distinguish kung friends o hindi. But in your mind, they are not judges. They are your friends. So, sa isip mo lang siya, pampakalma mo lang siya.
Pampakalma to reduce the nerves.
Kasi hindi madi-distinguish ng utak mo kung sino yung boss at friends. Magdi-decide ka na friends yung kausap mo, even
Yeah.
if they're your friends. Okay? I'm going to tell you kung bakit siya nag-work. Sino sa tingin mo pinakamahirap na audience na naging audience ko for the past 20 years? Anong sector, anong industry, scene, anong klaseng audience?
My toughest audiences are always may barkada kasi sila yung malakas mangkantsaw sa akin.
Okay, yun toughest. So sa akin, barkada. Yun ang tingin mo, barkada.
Siguro family?
No,
Who?
easy lang sa akin yung family.
Who?
Isa pa. Ito naman,
siguro
gigat lang ng
siguro
kagad.
government officials kasi nasa
Madali.
Malacanang.
Very easy. Mga
Wow! Wow, sorry naman.
Secretaries.
What? Oh, kids?
Hindi, madali lang yung kids.
Ay, okay. So who?
Madali yung kids.
Spirit na, ang dami na. Nakalima na ako, ha?
Okay.
Alam ko na.
Sige.
Buyers, kapag may binibenta ka.
Pinakamadali.
What? Okay, so who
Nabenta
then?
ko yung sarili ko na hindi ako pumupunta sa iyo.
Wow na, totoo! Totoo. Oh, alam ko na.
Hindi. Inanaro.
Dating, women.
Gosh! It's not even a conversation. Hindi yun.
What?
Hindi natin pinag-uusapan yun.
Wow naman!
Madali
You
yun.
already.
Madali
Okay.
yan.
Oh, so,
Para maging narrow siya,
alam ba ng asawa mo yung sagot mong yan? Oh, papakat mo, no? Papa-edit mo.
wag mo ikat yan. Confident ako.
Okay. So,
Napaisip
sino?
tuloy ako. Hindi.
Okay.
Ano ba siya? 200 priests and 2 bishops.
Mahirap nga yun.
Because in my mind, I was speaking not before priests or bishops. I was speaking before friends.
Okay.
In my mind, hindi sila pare. Kaibigan ko sila.
Okay.
So I have to do it like para ko silang kaibigan. Of course, hindi nawawala yung respect, pero para ko silang kaibigan. The manner I'm going to speak to them is the manner I'm speaking with yung normal na conversation with friends.
Okay.
But also, na kaya naging successful ako doon is because tinanggal ko yung... Because in public speaking, hindi siya nadidistinguish whether you have... Hindi siya ranking base eh.
Tama. Wala naman siyang points like
Exactly.
para okay at the end may score.
Correct.
Walang
And
ganon.
also, kahit na mayroong mataas yung rank mo, kung hindi ka magaling magsalita, yung mababa na magaling, ang pakikinggan yung mababa na magaling. I mean, siya maging effective. Kahit meron kang position, papakinggan ka, wala namang problema doon. Pero may impact ka ba? Iintindihin ka ba? Or makakapag-transform ka ba ng thinking? Wala sa position. Nasa way ng...
So you think the efficacy of the manner in which you communicate is based on the impact on the audience after, like
Yep.
when they leave?
Yep. Because dalawa lang ang goal mo sa public speaking. Pagkatapos ng bawat speech mo
Okay.
or presentation, yung mga hindi naniniwala, dapat mapaniwala mo.
Okay, that's one.
Yung number 2, yung mga naniniwala na, dapat mas mapaniwala mo pa.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
Okay.
So, pag wala doon, ibig sabihin, hindi ka effective.
Kung presentation or kung ganyan motivational, pero iba rin naman siya kunwari kung comedy club, 'di ba? Kasi paano mo paniniwalaan?
Same lang yan. If you're responding as if you're agreeing because you're laughing,
Okay.
it means na na-change mo yung mind nila into something or mas nabenta ka pa. Nakapagbenta ka pa.
Okay.
Basta laging ganun yun. Pag wala dun sa dalawa yun. Kasi, tama, ang pinakadulo ng lahat ng speaking, like me speaking to you right now,
Yeah.
kahit one-on-one lang to, is for me to be able to convince you to believe in what I say.
Okay.
So, sa level na communication, first, you're being heard.
Yes.
Second, you're being understood. Third, you're believed. Ang tawag ko dun, hub model.
Hub model.
HUB. Heard, understood,
Understood.
and believed.
Believed.
Pag nandun ka na sa level ng believed, which is konti lang yung mga speakers na
Nanalo ka
dumating
na.
doon. Exactly. Kasi pwede kang nagsasalita lang, okay, pinakinggan ka, wala choice eh. Understood, ibig sabihin para they're following your thoughts, they're trying to understand you.
Yeah.
Believed, talaga bibili ng product mo or mapopromote ka.
Na bago
or-
mo yung pag-iisip.
Saka
kumbaga.
madali na lang ang feedback ngayon sa public speaking.
Bakit?
Hindi na kailangan ng form.
Ano na?
Tapos ng speech mo, bumaba ka, walang nagpa-selfie sa'yo, hindi maganda presentation mo.
Okay. Hindi nga
Kaya nga
naman lahat ng
kaya
speech.
binabayaran ko yung audience. Magpa-selfie ka.
Huy, lumapit kayo mamaya. Ginagawa mo rin pala yun. Pareho tayo.
Totoo ba? Yung sa akin joke lang yun, seryoso.
Ay, oo. Joke. Okay, so now that we know that it's simple conversations with friends, nakakatulong yun sa pagtanggal ng nerbiyos because obviously the nerves will get in the way of effective communication,
Correct.
diba? Tapos now we know na yung hub method, it's the goal is to be believed at the end of the conversation. What other ways do you think our audience, kasi we also have listeners who are still in school.
I think, number one, public speaking as an art and science at the same time, hindi siya governed by any age. Bata ka, may edad ka.
Okay.
So, kahit nasang age bracket ka ng buhay mo,
Yes.
at kahit nasa anong generation ka, public speaking will always be like that as an art, as a science. So, mag-aral ka ngayon ng bata-bata ka pa, better. Gusto mo mag-aral na 40, 50 years old ka na, okay pa din siya.
Totoo.
Yun nga lang kasi karamihan para nag-give up na because wala ka kasi talaga nagtuturo sa kanila. Ano ba talaga yung public speaking? Kita mo, pag sinabi mo, ang public speaking pala, simple conversation with friends lang, nandun na halos lahat eh.
Oo.
Kaya ka nahihirapan mag-present because you're trying to pretend to be someone else, diba?
Yeah.
You're putting the mask on in
Yeah.
your own words. Nagiging iba yung tono mo, yung intonation mo. Kaya yung training natin sa elementary, sa high school, sa college, hindi talaga siya training. We are not being prepared to present in front of the board.
Totoo.
Kaya ang alam natin na gawin talaga is kung ano yung ginawa natin nung nag-aaral tayo. Which is again, flawed. So ngayon, dapat yung public speaking, tinuturo siya as a separate,
As a separate
subject, na ang
subject.
nagtuturo ay dapat ay public speaker. Ibig sabihin meron siyang experience.
Tama.
Na tamang experience.
Kaya nga sila nakikinig ngayon kasi professional speakers
Yun na nga
tayong
yung gusto
dalawa.
kong mangyari sa'yo na sabihin mo sa kanila para hindi sa akin manggaling.
Ano ba? Ilang minutes na tayo. Siguro at this point, naniniwala na sila sa
okay.
atin. Alam na nila.
Ay, di ba kasi pag naniniwala na, mas mapapaniwala pa. Di ba yung
Okay. Tama.
Talagang total boodle to.
Ito na guys. Actually, at the end of this, mag-sign up kayo sa course. Meron pala.
Mayroong course yan. Sige.
Hindi, meron naman talaga. Pero guys, kasi I think also, I liked what you said kanina, na walang edad ang pinipili ang public speaking.
Wala rin
Kasi
gender.
Tama. Anyone at any age, any gender, anything can benefit from public speaking. And another thing I wanted to ask you, so you already taught us how to alleviate the nerves from public speaking, and then also the goal in which of what you want to communicate when you're public speaking. I think another one that maybe I can add, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think one thing that can definitely help people, the reason why sobrang ninenervyos sila is sometimes it's a lack of preparation or knowledge of your subject matter.
Yeah.
And I think that's one thing that a lot of people take for granted. Pero, di ba, even sabi nila, like, if you watch documentaries ng mga great athletes, ganyan, and even what's that book about from Malcolm Gladwell, the 10,000 Hours, di ba? They always say na, the more you practice or the more you work on whatever skill you're trying to improve on, somehow the better you get. Or parang sabi nila, oh, you're so lucky, parang every shot you take, let's say Kobe Bryant, lahat ng shot mo, ang swerte mo, laging pumapasok. And he goes, oh, that's so funny. The more I practice, the luckier I get.
Yep. Correct.
Diba? Would you say na same pag
Kung
public
tama yung
speaking?
practice mo.
Okay. So, paano ba yung tamang practice?
Yun na nga, kailangan lang mag-enroll sa public speaking institute.
So walang sagot. Actually, ang point pala nitong podcast, mag-enroll kayo. Ito naman, bebentahan mo pala sila. Nalito.
Hindi. Okay. Tanong mo
Okay, isa lang.
Sige, isa lang. Doon sa ilalabas kong libro.
Okay.
Okay? At naituturo ko na sa school namin.
Okay.
Institute. There's a principle called Principle of Vernacularity.
Okay.
You speak best in the language that you know best.
Okay.
Okay. Pag may Filipino audience mo, lahat nakakaintindi ng Pilipino, huwag ka mag-English. Kasi, paras lang kayo mahihirapan.
Tama.
Okay? Kung yan yung, ikaw yan,
Oo.
huwag mo pilitin na nagtatagalog ka, kasi hindi mo mailalabas yung natural expression.
Pero like you, gusto ko rin gumaling sa Tagalog. Kaya
Exactly.
lagi magpa-practice.
Exactly.
Oh.
So, alam mo yan, na Tagalog ang papracticein mo. So, define
Correct.
sa'yo yan. Gagaling ka dyan kung alam mo. Kung public speaking nga, hindi mo lang pinapractice mo. Like, for example, akala mo ang public speaking is simply presentation, simply talking. Akala mo ang public speaking is about greatness of an idea. Akala mo ang public speaking is about the message, yung ganda ng message mo. It's not just about that.
Oh, what is it?
Any message na maganda na hindi mo na-communicate ng tama is as good as bad message.
Tama.
Okay.
Kasi hindi na understood.
Exactly. So, in public speaking, masyado tayong nag-focus dun sa message na hindi natin alam na it's really not about the message at all. It's about the method. Bigyan
So,
ka
method.
Method.
Okay.
Bigyan ka ng example. Yung magaganda yung idea nila na hindi sila pinapakinggan ng audience or hindi sila na-appreciate.
I'm sure marami.
Marami.
Oh.
Meron bang mga speakers na wala mang kakwenta-kwenta pero pinapakinggan?
Yes.
Okay. Alin ka doon?
Dahil podcast ko to,
Doon ka sa...
doon sa magaling.
kahit hindi niyo ako pakinggan.
Oo, kahit
basta
hindi nyo
magaling.
makinggan.
Okay.
Pero, ang kokontra, delete ko yung comment. Doon na kayo sa iba kung ayaw nyo maniwala.
Censorship. Pero meron kasing third option.
Ano?
Yung third option, maganda na yung message mo, na-deliver mo pa ng tama.
Okay.
So, ang question is, paano yun? Mainggit ka talaga dun sa mga walang kakwenta-kwenta yung ideas, pero they are able to convince.
Yes. Ang
Because-
daming ganun
yeah.
in public service.
Exactly.
Okay.
Di ba?
Oo.
Siyam na taon na pinapako yung kalsada, pero
Oo,
hindi talaga.
maraming ganun. Okay.
Okay, establishing ng religion or sect. Di ba?
Yes.
Paano sila nakakapag-convince sa tao na magpalit ng religion, etc.?
Okay.
It's because of the method. In other words, in public speaking, it's more or less about 80% ng method mo na pagsasalita. Regardless yung message mo, mga 20% lang.
Okay.
Tayo kasi, 80% ng time natin, nag-focus tayo dun sa ipipresent.
Yes.
Sa message, rather dun sa method.
Okay.
So, ang sinasabi dito, public speaking, to be effective, methodical, to ibig sabihin, yung method yung pag-aaralan mo. So, I have more than 30 public speaking principles. Isa nga yung vernacularity.
Okay.
Isa pa is yung principle ng instant rapport. Alam mo yung instant rapport?
I mean, I
Yung
understand
rapport.
what rapport means.
Rapport,
yeah,
di ba?
pero-
Ra1, Ra2, Ra3, rapport.
Kainis. Instant
Okay,
rapport. Oo.
Yung connection.
Connection with the audience. Okay.
Alam mo ba sa public speaking, yung principle na yun is very important.
Okay.
Yung principle na yun, it states that if you don't get the audience in 60 seconds, you don't have them in 60 minutes.
Ang iksi naman ng 60 seconds.
Because 60 seconds...
Hi, hello. 5 seconds na yun eh.
Nako. Yung,
Ubus na.
yung 60 seconds na yun,
Oh.
dun ka i-judge ng audience kung papakinggan ka pa nila sa susunod na isang oras.
So, paano nila ma-improve yung 60 seconds instant rapport nila?
Kailangan scripted na sa kanila yon. Bago sila umakyat ng stage, alam na nila yung sasabihin nila, alam na nila kung ano yung more or less response ng audience, if a follow up yon, alam na yung audience, etc. Naka-ready na yon. Parang meron ka ng skit for 1 minute, sabihin natin 3 minutes, para lang hindi sumama yung loob mo. Dagdagan natin ng 3 minutes na bago na yung principal ko, guys.
Adjust din. Pag may time.
In-adjust para sa kanya. Kasi tumatawad siya ng 2 minutes pa eh. Kasi dun sa window na yon, dun ka i-judge how you speak,
Totoo.
yung flow ng ideas mo, how you communicate, yung boses mo, kung matinis ba yan or malagong, etc. Lahat ng judgment nandun na. Because yun din yung preview na experience nila sa susunod na isang oras.
Tama.
Kapag hindi ka na-enjoy sa 3 minutes, ano pang pinag-uusapan natin na 1 hour?
Kumbaga parang yan yung ano mo, 'di ba they say first impressions last,
Exactly.
and it's like your elevator pitch. So I like that idea. Maybe before you guys give a presentation, practice what your quote unquote instant rapport or elevator pitch is, so that when you step on stage or wherever platform it is you have to speak at, handa ka na, and actually mas confident ka na mag-deliver ng message.
Yep.
Kasi na-practice mo na eh,
Yeah,
napaghandaan
alam mo
mo
na.
na.
Saka, mafe-feel ng audience na spontaneous ka. Yun ang hinahanap ng audience. Pag yung spontaneous ka, ibig sabihin, natural. Pwede mo kasi ipeke yung
Spontaneity. Ayan yung vernacular, Hindi lang ako.
Oh my gosh. Ano spelling nun? S. So, importante yun na ma-feel ka na lagi na spontaneous. Because kapag ka hindi naramdaman ng tao that you are spontaneous, and then chances are, peking speaker to, trying hard na speaker to, hindi niya alam yung sinasabi niya.
I like what you said about that. Kasi it also establishes confidence within your audience na, this person knows what she's about to
Exactly.
talk about.
Trust. Specifically trust.
Trust.
Trust and confidence.
Naku,
Ibig
mahirap
sabihin-
yan.
Kasi nga yung tiwala, hindi naman yan kaagad binibigay.
Tama! Cue music!
You have to earn it.
Correct!
So first sign na makita ng audience na hindi ka trustworthy. Sasayangin lang nito yung oras ko, boring na speaker to, bakit ganyan siya magsalita?
Magsa-cellphone na.
Exactly, magsa-cellphone na. Bakit hindi niya masabi straight kung ano gusto niya sabihin? Bakit hindi siya nag-e-effort na ganito? Bakit tumitingin siya sa PowerPoint niya? Bakit binabasa niya yung slide niya? Lahat ng yan, nagpi-play sa utak niya habang nagsasalita ka. Hindi na kayo nag-uusap.
Hindi na niya naririnig yung message mo.
Exactly. So, wala ang conversation. And again, simple conversation with
friends.
So, babalik dun sa definition.
All right, so now we've already touched on 5, I think, methods of effective public speaking. So, napag-usapan na natin yung willingness is more important than
Than
will. You taught us that public speaking is really all about simple conversations with friends. And then we also have the different levels of
Communication.
We have the hub, which is make sure you're heard, understood, but eventually believed, right? And then also, it's important to establish instant rapport with your audience.
Yep.
And then
Yung
also,
binago mong 1 minute lang, ginawa mo 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Ikaw binago mo, ikaw yung nagbago na.
Siyempre, kanya-kanyang
Walang sa-
style tayo dito. Walang siraan, di ba? I like to take my time.
Okay.
I'm not rushing my audience. Okay. And then you also want to establish trust, right? So those were just some methods that our audience can learn from. Pero you also touched on and mentioned earlier that the message is different.
The message is different. I
Okay.
think regardless kung magaling ka nga mag-present, convincing ka nga, pero hindi naman maganda or solid yung idea mo, parang sayang din. So, to maximize the opportunity, you want method saka yung message talagang solid siya. They go together talaga.
So how naman can people do that effectively?
Well, as a professional speaker now, I learned in the Global Speaker Summit where I represented the Philippines, the first time that the Philippines is represented in such a global event. If you are to be a professional speaker, you must have your own unique, distinct topic that you talk about. So, wag ka daw yung nabasa mo kay Maxwell, didiscuss mo. Nabasa mo kay Covey, didiscuss mo. Kasi baka daw nabasa na ng audience yun, is mas maganda pa yung interpretation nila kaysa sa'yo.
Okay.
So, flying from Auckland, New Zealand to Manila, lagi ka tinatanong sa, ano kayo magiging topic ko? Kasi nga, ako yung house show motivational pero house show. Nasabi ni ganito, narinig ko, and then didiscuss ko. And then I recalled na one time I was asked by a friend. Sabi niya sa akin, sino sa tingin mo ang nagpatayo ng rice terraces?
Okay.
Sabi ko, baka absent ako nun kasi di ba? Dapat alam ko yun kung pumasok ako.
Sino ba?
Yun nga yung point eh.
Oh.
I-recall ko man, i-google ko man, walang isang single leader na na-identify for building it or
Okay.
building them, yung terraces. I had to decide to make an expedition sa Banawe.
Okay.
And then I immersed myself doon sa culture ng mga Ifugao. Kasi gusto ko talaga imbestigahan. Gusto ko malaman kung wala, bakit wala.
Ang
Kung
lakas
meron
ng tama
sino.
ng question na to sa'yo,
Eh,
In-excursion mo pa.
kasi hindi pa pwedeng walang sagot yun. Bakit walang, ang ganda-ganda ng rice terraces mo, tapos hindi mo ma-identify kung sino yung leader?
Okay.
Anong klaseng leadership yung mayroon kang result, pero hindi identified yung leader?
Oo.
Eh di ba ngayon, ang problema natin,
Maraming
puro
leader,
wala.
walang result.
Oh, sa'yo na nang galing yan. Oh, di ba? So talagang sabi ko, hindi pwede ka na malaman ko yun.
Okay.
Because again, the history books will never discuss naman anything about yung depth ng rice terraces natin eh.
Okay.
In fact, ang history natin nag-start in 1521. Oh, may problema ka na doon kasi Spanish na yun.
Oh, tama.
2,000 years ago pa to. So, punta ko doon, research, and then ang naging result ng research ko doon, interview sa mga lokal doon, is that yung ginamit nating leadership doon is, I termed this as step-back leadership.
Okay.
By textbook definition, it's a philosophy of putting the people at the center of leadership. Sa story ng Pinoy, sa leadership,
Okay.
ang bida ay yung tao, hindi yung leader. Kaya,
Ay, ang
step
ganda.
back. Kaya wala nakilala. Kaya pag nanaman mo, sino nagpatay ng rice terraces? Mga Ifugaos, mga Igorot.
Oo.
So, they are talking about people. not yung-
Communities.
Oo. Hindi yung, sino nagpatayo ng ganyang kalsada? It's under the administration of, ayan. Yung building na yan, nung time ni, ayan. So, yun yung pinagkaiba natin. And the reason I also research about that is because whether we admit it or not, isa lang naman yung totoo eh. Lahat ng leadership and management principles na ginagamit natin sa Pilipinas, imported galing ibang bansa.
Oo.
So maybe tama yung principles, pero hindi siya culturally fitting. Yun yung
Kasi
problema
iba ang
natin.
culture ng
Ibang kultura
Pinoy.
ng Pinoy. So,
Okay.
para tayong gasolina na kinakarga ng diesel, sira talaga yung sasakyan.
Kaya mo na na-coin yung step-back leadership.
Right. Okay. So, in terms of speaking, yun na yung message ko, di ba?
Oo.
Okay. O, bakit mo ako babayaran ng asking ko na hindi ka hihingi ng malaking discount?
Oo.
Kasi ako lang ang meron ng message na yun.
ikaw lang
Yep.
ang nakakaalam at nag-imbento
At
nung ganun.
copyrighted,
Oo.
at trademark.
So talagang hindi na pwede.
Hindi na talaga po. Babayaran mo na ako pag ituturo mo yan.
Oo.
Oo. So sila, pag mag-hire sila ng mga speakers, narinig na namin yan last year, na-discuss na eh. Pag ako, oh, may ganyan pala.
Oo, totoo.
Yun na yun. Cheers!
So yan, cheers sa audience. Actually, I like that idea and maybe that's a topic that we can discuss on another episode.
Of
Kasi
course.
medyo napahaba na rin yung
Yep.
as astute professional talkers.
Right. It became a book, by the way. Step Back, The Lost Art of Filipino Leadership.
We will actually put, if
Yep.
it's available online, we'll put a link in the description box
Even if
down
it is
below.
not available, let's put it up.
Okay, let's put it up. We will find a way para ma-avail nyo yung book na yan. But also, to make sure that everyone who wants to be able to contact you or find you,
Right.
will put all of your details in the description box.
Idadagdag ko din lang, no? Yung sinasabi
Okay.
kong message, it became a unique message, distinct sa akin.
Yes.
So, feeling ko, if they're planning to be a motivational speaker one day, wag silang site ng story ni, alam niyo ba yung story ni Henry C? Ay, pambira naman, alam na naman lahat.
Alam na ng lahat.
Alam ba kung saan nagsimula sa ganito, sa ganyan? People hire you, people want to listen to your story, not someone else's
To
chinismis mo
what
eh.
your message
Right.
is.
Message ng iba, kinukuha mo.
Pero paano kasi kung wala silang message?
Hindi pwedeng walang
hindi.
message.
So,
Dito-
mag-invento sila. Gawa sila ng... Gumawa ka. Ito yung lesson. At siguro we can wrap it up here. Is that you need to find your own individual message, whatever that is.
Yeah.
And I think
It's
the
there.
only way you're gonna be able to communicate that effectively is if you are able to make it authentic to your lived experience.
Yep.
Because
I
that's
should
what you were able to do with
Exactly.
yours. Diba?
Exactly. Yung story mo kasi, hindi siya makukopya. So when I listen to you as a speaker, I will listen to you because that's yours. Diba?
I like that.
Yung principle may be the same. Like for example, you say, if you want to be successful, you have to believe in yourself.
Okay.
Now that's cliche.
Yes.
That's motherhood statement. Everybody knows that. Everybody believes that. But as an audience, my question is, in what way in your life na nagmanifest yung believe in yourself?
For the speaker.
For the speaker.
Oo.
So now you're telling your unique story. May engage mo yung audience because it is your story.
That
not
they've never heard before.
Yeah, not someone else's.
Yes.
Although parehas yung magiging ending mo, believe in yourself, na nasa-substantiate siya nung unique na story mo. And again, people will listen to you because of who you are, because of your message, not someone else's. Puro kay quote ni Aristotle,
Yeah.
Plato, kung sino-sino mga kino-quote ninyo.
Oo.
I believe lahat tayo may unique na message that we just need to
Kumbaga, package it in your own
package
way.
your own way and then
Oo.
deliver it as natural as you can. Okay.
Sir Lloyd,
Yes?
from from everything that we've discussed today, do you have any final message to our listeners?
Let's put it this way. If you want to be an effective public speaker or presenter, una intindihin mo kung ano talaga yung public speaking.
Yes.
It's very important that you know what public speaking is. And in our definition, it's simple conversation with friends. Probably you are listening to us here sa podcast na ito because this is conversational. I'm not going to change anything even if I am on stage. The way we crack jokes here, ito yun.
Yeah.
Pag nasa stage ka, ganito na ako magsalita, maintindihan mo man o hindi, bahala ka. Basta magsasalita ako ng
Bayad ka na at that point. Okay na.
Nakolekta ko naman.
Oo. Nakakolekta ka na. Yapon.
So, understand the art, understand the science. Kung hindi mo alam yung science, di alamin kung talaga yung science na nag-work. But also, at the same time, public speaking is so personal, hindi mo siya pwedeng outsource.
Yes.
And if you are to be a leader, importante yung public speaking. Because according to Harvard University's study, ang taong madaldal, most likely magiging leader. Kahit wala siyang sense.
Parang maraming proof ngayon na ganyan.
Okay.
So, naniniwala ako. There's evidence.
Exactly. So,
Okay.
ngayon, sana, ang hope natin dito is maging madaldal sila, pero may sense na sana yung dinadaldal nila.
Oo.
Kasi otherwise, magkakaroon tayo ng mga leaders na, yes, leader sila, pero hindi sila substantial. Hindi tayo
Yes.
uunlad bilang bansa.
And I think we can all be leaders in our communities, whatever that looks like for you. Kasi pwedeng makinig nito na isipin nila, pang leader, hindi ko naman balak maging CEO, hindi ko naman balak magtayo ng kumpanya. Hindi, like pwede ka rin namang maging leader sa household mo. Kunwari frustrated ka na hindi nakikinig yung mga kasama mo sa bahay. Well, how can you effectively communicate so that you can be a leader in that community? Kanya-kanyang diskarte lang yan sa buhay kung saan nyo gustong mag-communicate communicate effectively as a leader. If you guys learned from this episode, let us know in the comment section. And also, if you want to be able to reach out to Sir Lloyd, we will put his details in the description box. And then let us know kung ano yung mga questions nyo para kung gusto nila na part 2, edi pwede natin gawing 2 hours yung episode na yun.
Pwede na yan.
By that time, 30 na yung libro mo. Okay. Thank you so much, Sir Lloyd, for imparting so much wisdom for me and for our audience. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, for listening, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye! Ay, nakakaloka! Go!
Wait lang.
Ano?
Mag-enjoy kayo sa buhay.
Oh, sige
Yun
na.
na tayong last.
Okay. Last dot. This
Bye,
is it for-
guys! Bye, guys! Bye! Thanks!